All rats gotta die though. In New York, Quad Studios getting high though. Off that sour diesel and that hydro. This nigga take a L every time he go viral.
I was going back for one of our new sales reps pulling some old sales call recordings. I thought it would be interesting to pull some of my old call recordings. And so I found one, and I'm gonna let you listen to it real quick, and then I want to call the guy back live real quick, and let's see if he's done anything with his business over the last 12 months. Like, he totally shut down my sales rep. He was completely like rude for no reason. He had a dick attitude. So let's call him back live and if he answers. And if he answers, let's see how over 12 months, if a dick actually, if he improved his game, if he's still in the same hole he was in when she talked to me. Here, I'll play the call for you, and let's call him back live together. Let's put this back here. I'll do that. All right, so let's pull the call real quick. Listen to it. I think it's.
This is Chad. Hello? Yes, this is Chad.
So we're listening to a live call here.
Hey, I thought you said
I'm going to
Scot.
call this guy back
Sorry,
live about a year
Scot.
later.
I thought I had the wrong number first.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, all right. Hey, Chad, this is Michelle with Automated Inbound. How are you doing today?
It's about a 2-minute call, so just let's take a listen.
Sorry, Michelle, I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
Great. Taking my call today and setting an appointment with us. So looking forward to talking with you and sharing our program. I think, let's see, I was going to ask you, just one of the things about our program is making sure that we're working with people
What's up,
that
Jordy?
are a good
Jordy?
fit for us and that we're a good
What's up,
fit
Jordan?
for.
So we're listening to this call. Listen
How
to
much
his
are your
response.
leads and how much are your leads and what's the contract expectation?
What a dick.
Well, initially there's no contract expectation, and let me tell you a little bit about our lead so that
Let's
you
listen
can
to this
see-
I really don't have time right now, but if you have 3 minutes and you can do it in a nutshell, then
If you
we'll
have
figure it
3
out.
minutes.
Yeah,
What
I
a
have
dick.
another call,
Okay, well, this is our scheduled call, so that's why I'm calling at this time. But I
Can you guys hear
I can
that?
give you a quick rundown, or I can call you at another time that's more convenient
This is,
for you.
this was from Jonathan this morning on Facebook?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I don't think I said today. I couldn't have. I
don't think I said today.
I have a Skype appointment at 10:30, so I want to have said
Okay.
today. I think I said 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, Chad, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead
And he didn't answer that call, by the way. I
I'm going to
pulled
go
that.
ahead and call you at 4 today.
Yeah,
Because
that'd
I want to
be
be able to explain to you the program. I don't want to rush through it.
Oh, she did the right
yeah.
thing.
And I
Somebody
do want
trained
to
her
hear
well.
about it, so that'd be.
Yeah,
I
it
do
only
kind
takes
of
15,
talk
20
about
minutes.
Turn a little bit.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll call you back at 4 o'clock, and you have a great
Should we
rest of
play
your
the
day.
call for him, and then,
Okay?
since he didn't buy,
Hey, you're
Right,
welcome.
bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
let's call him. Let's call him and see how his biz is doing. Who wants to make bets? Who wants to make bets? Is this guy, is he a millionaire now? Or after, over the last 12 months? Did he make $1 million, or is he still probably exactly where he was? Maybe he's a millionaire, I don't know. Let me pull his number real quick. And let's call him and find out. I'm just curious. I'll play the call for him. Why not? What do you guys think? Is he a millionaire? Is he a millionaire or not? See if it'll let me call through this thingy-majigger. Oh. My bad. Let's see. It's gonna call me on my phone. Hang on a second. Maybe I can do it on iPad. So I've got my desk phone way across the office. So I'm Michael Lachlan. Calling a guy back a year after. Hang on. So I'm gonna pull up. Let me go grab my freaking desk phone. Calling a guy back a year after he was a total dick and he didn't buy. And I'm just curious, like, is he a millionaire today? Or what happened to him? Should we play the call back and see if is he even still in the same business? Let me plug this in real quick. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. What's everybody doing today? You guys selling? You guys, let's see, this should have got it. Yeah. You guys selling today? It wouldn't let me call directly from the web app, so I was listening to recordings. I was listening to some recorded sales calls. My phone's booting up now. Let's call this guy. I'm gonna write his number down. And I'm doing some old school stuff here, and I'm just curious. Like, oh, here's a purchase order. What's up, Jordan? If you're still in here, how many purchase orders have we done today and yesterday? Not too shabby. Let's see. His number is 949-275. Hopefully he answers, or this is going to be really anticlimactic. It's going to be really anticlimactic. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. I know you want to know. So who wants to make bets? Let's see what we got here. It's because the Cat 5 was plugged into the other thing. I moved my stuff over to a different table today. Crap. I'll call him on Google Hangouts. I got to get this call in. I wanted it recorded through our VoIP system, but I got to get this call in. Let's call him on Hangouts. Screw it. Let's do it live. Google Hangouts. Let's see. Let's pick up the phone. And let's call. Here we go. Let's see. Who thinks he's a millionaire? What's up, Shay? Calling a guy a year after he is a douchebag. Let's see what he's got to say.
Good afternoon, this is Chad.
Hey, Chad, it's Scott Smith with Automated Inbound. How are you this afternoon, man?
Oh, good, Scott. Yourself?
Dude, I'm doing brilliant, man. It's kind of ironic. I just brought on our 8th sales rep today, so I was going through some old sales calls that Michelle made like a year ago, and like I picked one that you guys had talked. I don't think you ever bought our product.
I don't think we did. I don't believe so.
Yeah, I think you were like, no, I told you not to call me at this time, and blah blah blah. I don't know what was going on, but I'm just curious.
Was it one of those? Whoops.
It's funny. Yeah, I mean, there's hundreds in here, so you're like the lucky lottery number today. But I'm by myself, but I'm curious. Are you still in the business? How is your business doing? Has it grown since we talked a year ago? Do you want to listen to the call that she made? I know if you're a loan officer, it's probably interesting. It's like 2 minutes. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
Do I want to listen to the call that you called me on?
Yeah, no, that Michelle did. Yeah. No, it's kind of funny. She's kind of nervous though. It's all good. How's your business doing, man? How have things changed over the last year?
Good. I mean, just trying to implement systems.
Okay, implementing systems. Are you still trying to solve like a consistent inbound lead flow for loan apps, or systems for the guys that have already come in and that you're ready to close down?
Yeah, all of the above.
All the above. That's something that we should have solved a year ago for you, man. We wouldn't be having this conversation. How's Cali today?
I've got a lot of I have just like organic inbound lead systems and partners that I work with. I don't have a budget for any more leads at this point.
Dude, I don't want to sell you anything today. It's all good, man. I really wanted to reach back out to you because you sounded cool. I know that you probably do some good business. You didn't have time for any BS. So, what does it look like? Like, how many apps are you doing a month right now, if I could ask? And I mean, if you're interested in still growing, if you got the capacity.
Well, yeah, I'm anywhere between 6 to probably 8 right now.
6 to 8, okay. What could you do before everything would break down? Could you like double that?
Well, that's the goal, yeah.
Okay. So how long has that been a goal to double, like to do 12? You said 6 to 8. How long has it been a goal to get you like 12 or 15 consistently?
Oh, I don't know if it's quite ever happened consistently.
Yeah, consistency is key, right? Well, that's the thing about organic, man. Like my business is set up a lot like a brokerage. It's like if we don't have paid opportunities coming in that we can, it doesn't have to be like crazy paid stuff, but it's got to be something that you can run numbers on, right? Like, can you run numbers on like what you're doing right now?
In terms of what, marketing expense?
No, I mean, like, do you know, like, what you'd have to do to double your business next month? Like, what would you actually have to do? Do you know?
I'd probably have to sell more.
Well, you'd have
More
to sell
marketing.
more, yeah. So,
More time.
well, you probably just need to double your appointments that you're taking right now, right?
Yeah, but Scott, I'm not interested in any leads right now, though. I appreciate the conversation for sure. I definitely get if they're good leads, but I've been paying for leads for the last 9 months through people that say they're good leads and they haven't quite panned out. So at this moment,
Well, what if I took the
I'm
risk
working
out
on
for
other
you?
leads.
Like, I'm still here a year later, right? Like, this is all we do. It's 90% of my business. I don't take on other business outside of loan officers. So, I've grown my business. We've got 9 employees now. I think when Michelle called you, she was like number 3. So we haven't gotten here by not delivering. What if I took the risk out for you? Would it be something you'd at least consider? I mean, you can take the business, right?
Yeah, but I mean, call me in 30 days and then I might be. I just got a lot of money going out right now, so I can't commit any time to it.
How long does it take you to
Call me in
close a
30 days,
VA?
Scott.
Yeah, I'll call you back in 30 days. How long does it take you to close a VA deal?
30 days.
30 days. So, dude, what you're telling me is that you don't want cash for like another 3-4 months. Let's do this. Let's do something now. At least something. Let's. I feel like I'm offering you a disservice if I let you go another year like we did last year. And Michelle should have closed you down like I'm trying to right now.
Yeah, you're good, man. Call me in 30 days.
I know it works, man. Let me ask you this before I go, man. Are we connected on Facebook yet?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't say.
Okay. So, well, I'll send you over a Facebook request. Do you know what your URL is, or do you do much of that?
I think it's my name, Chad Olmer.
Chat and stuff. Okay. Well, are you genuinely interested in doubling your business, or is it just like you've gotten kind of used to the temperature you're at right now? Because if you got a problem with putting more money out, then we need some more income, man. We need some income, baby.
I don't have a lot of confidence in lead.
I don't either, man. They suck. So but we know you need some revenue, and we know that if you didn't have to worry about the confidence, though. I mean, what if we took the risk out somehow? Is there some kind of deal that can be made here?
Well, how would you take the risk out if I'm paying for it?
Okay, so if you're paying for it, what part of Cali are you in?
I'm in SoCal.
Okay, and how many deals did you close last month?
I don't know, 6.
6. What do you make on a VA deal? What bank are you with even? I just pulled up a number in my VoIP system, so.
Yeah, no worries. I was Finance of America.
Finance America, okay. So with Finance of America, what do you make about it? I mean, your mortgage is down there at what, $200,000-300,000 for a VA, something like that?
I'm on average 260 right now.
260, okay. So you're making about a point on that, something in that ballpark?
Yeah, in that ballpark.
Okay, well, I mean, I've got confidence in our system. I've got confidence in what we deliver, obviously, or I wouldn't just be calling you back. I was just curious anyway, but I don't, I like the tonality that you had and everything, and I know that you could be a winner if dude, doubling your business is not that difficult. It's really not. How many appointments do you take a month right now?
Well, I mean, I'm always talking to people.
Yeah, but how many sales appointments do you take? I mean, I'm just asking to know if this is a good deal for me,
I'd
too.
say three a week on a good one.
3 a week? Damn, dude. So what else do you do in terms of like revenue generating activity, instead of like talking to people? What's revenue generating for you?
My partners,
Okay.
my realtors that I work with.
Okay. Do you feel like it's like? Do you have a feeling that well, you can do double what you're doing right now, but is it like you're just not exactly sure how to get there? Like you want to put in the work, but the vehicle isn't there for you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What if the vehicle was there for you? I mean, it's literally. What if it was literally that easy? Why couldn't we do this?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, actually.
Yeah, it's fucking simple, man. I've got excuse my French, but I've got. I mean, if I could screen share with you right now, I mean, we're sending out. What was the problem with the companies that you'd worked with? Were they bad leads? Were they just not closing?
Yeah, it seemed like the leads were shit.
What were you paying for them?
What was that?
What were you like? What ballpark were you paying for the leads that you were getting over the last 9 months that kept you where you were at when Michelle called you a year ago?
Well, they were Zillow.
Okay.
Zillow leads, so 20 to 70.
Yeah, I mean, Zillow's probably one of the better, big companies. Do you know how those were actually generated? Like, was it a form on a house search or something, or where did they come from?
Yeah, it was long form.
Okay. But do you know the intent? Like, what was the buyer's intent?
To get a mortgage.
Okay. What happened when you called them? Like, what was the usual conversation? How'd it go?
They want to pick up. My opinion was that another lender was also getting it, and they were getting the lead. I talked to people, some didn't qualify, some just never purchased.
How many of those did you buy a month, average?
$500 worth, so
$500, okay.
was that 10, 11?
10, okay. So you've done $500 worth with Zillow. What if we could do something in that ballpark, the same ballpark, and it's like half of what we normally start out with? And what if I gave you a guarantee that if you were unsatisfied for any reason, no questions asked, I'll give you a full refund within the trial period. I'll even give you an account manager here to make sure the leads are not those Mickey Mouse people that aren't ready to close. Would you be willing to at least commit to what you were paying Zillow for the shit you were getting? No contracts either to start out with. I just want you to see. I want something to come across your desk that you can close, man.
Well, I envision it like seeing a unicorn, quite honestly.
Dude, well, let me do this. I'll send over a video you can watch. It's a 10-minute video that shows. I don't know if Michelle.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we had that back then, but shows you how we get them and that kind of stuff. But let's be real. Like, would you really commit at least the 500 to try 10, 15 leads and actually work with us on something? Let's get you out of where you were at a year ago, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'd commit 500 to something, but I don't know about a contract or anything like that.
No, I'm saying I'll take the risk, and this is something I like. Our normal minimum is like around a grand. We do a test over like 15 days. I don't know if she even got to explain all that stuff to you, but it's changed a little bit now. Like, we've got tons more data. We've got millions of dollars worth of data that we didn't have then. We've got an account manager here that you can speak with and stuff like that to throughout business hours to work with you. My goal is that I know if I put these across your desk, like if I can get 10 of these across your desk, I can get 15 of these across your desk in like a couple weeks span. You got to have consistency, and so you need like a couple a day, like 1 or 2 every day that you're working with us. So you actually have something that you can build on, so you can stop getting in this loop that you're in. So if we could do like 500 would get you enough to do like 2. Probably 15, 16, something like that. Kelly is expensive, but I'll give you the national rate, and then I'll give you also I'll give you a money back guarantee that if we can't give you closable opportunities, as long as you stay open with us. You answered your phone today, so that tells me that you probably do some good business, right? Most people like that wouldn't answer the phone. You're still writing loans, right? Just not doing enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, send me the video, and then, I mean, I'm in my car right now, but I would commit. I'm just a term like that. I would commit to it for 30 days, and I would think I'd be able to tell.
Yeah, let's send you 1 or 2 a day. So get something consistent going, man. Here's the thing, man. Idle time is a devil's playground. Same thing with me. And I had 5 or 10 minutes between between what I was doing. I'm like, let me just call this guy up. He sounded kind of interesting, and I moved down to Phoenix. We were in Georgia, moved to Phoenix, and I've had a lot of we worked with a lot of people from San Diego and stuff, and locals and stuff, and y'all seem like some pretty cool people. So yeah, I'll be happy to send the video over to you. Can you commit to at least what you're paying for the shitty leads? You're not gonna. This wasn't a waste of both of our time. Let's get you out of what you were doing last year, right?
Yeah, I'll take a shot at it.
Let's take a shot, man. Okay, we'll start there, man. I'll send you the video. I'll send you. What do you need for us to take payment from you? Because I'll go ahead and schedule this with Andrew to call you up and get your campaign started. I want you to actually have leads. Well, are you ready to work the leads yet for next month?
Yeah.
It takes
Yeah, for sure.
it takes about 5 days, so we want you to start. It'd be good to start like fresh on the 1st, you know.
Yeah. So, well, send me the video, and then Andrew could call me at 4:30.
4:30. All right, man. Hey, you know what? This has been an amazing experience. I look forward to working with you. I'm going to be checking in regularly, and we're going to make sure that we don't let what happened last year happen again, because that was my responsibility for not getting your business last year.
Well, I mean, I like what you're saying.
Dude, what's there?
Figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out, man. I like your style. So, all right, man. I'll send you the video, and then I'll have either Jordan or Andrew give you a call. Andrew's our media guy, so he's kind of like he sets the campaigns up and stuff. So Jordan may call you. She can run your payment. So have your credit card ready, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, talk to you soon, man. See ya.
All right, bye.
So here's the deal, guys. Like, if I let Michelle, it's not like it was his fault that he didn't buy last year. He went through Zillow leads for the last, check out the skyline, man. I can't get enough of it. Airplanes coming in all day. So he went through Zillow leads for the last year. He's got the same amount of business that he had last year when Michelle called and didn't close him. So we're gonna get his commitment. He wants to watch the video, and he gave me a time, 4:30. We'll get it closed down, and we're actually gonna change his next year. I know if he can get a couple deals going, then he's gotta have consistency. You know, if you guys are out there, whatever your business is, idle time is the devil's playground, man. You gotta have consistent, the same type of thing that you're doing. They have to be revenue generating activities. Like when I asked him, what do you do for revenue generating activities? He's like, three appointments a week. Like, what is that bullshit? That is some weakness, man. And you expect to actually be anything, do anything, have anything, help anybody. You can't help people if you have 3 sales appointments a week. You can't help other people, not just your customers, but you can't help your family. That's like, you can't help, you can't buy things that you want. You can't be, if you're in the Pinty housey. All right, so I'll, at the 4:30 call, check back in. We're gonna get this guy on board. See y'all.